Okay, you're all. This is my Sun Dolphin Pro 12 I've had for a couple years. The only thing I did with the trailer is I put LED lights on, and I am so glad I did. Up front I have my foot control trolling motor, and I have a transducer that goes to a Garmin 140, which is a pretty old black and white unit, but it still does what it needs to do. I just put this Garmin Striker 4 Plus on the other day and took it out for a spin. It does all kinds of nice stuff. I love it. I have them both up front so that I can see them. There's my foot control trolling motor, and underneath I have my battery compartment for the two fish finders. It's all wired up nice and neat. I will probably replace those plastics with those foam sticks that everybody uses in the pool to give it a little bit more cushioning. But that's what I got right there. Over here in these two are just regular storage compartments that I use to keep some tackle in. And then I made an extension in the front and the back, just enough to give you that extra footage that you need, the extra decking. And I made it so that you can pull it up. That one's locked down, this one isn't. But I made these so that when it's down and I'm using the boat, it'll be locked in place. I don't have to worry about it coming up. And I have those three storages for some more gear. But having both of these decks like this, it gives me a really good flexibility. It allows me to get in and clean up and put stuff underneath there and do what I need to do. Also, underneath here is a 2-bank battery charger. And I got the wires running through this PVC, and then you can see where it goes there, and then up there and out and plugs in right here. Also, I put on a anchor system, which I love. I had to do some adapting to get it to work. If anybody has a boat like this and you decided you want to do this, the only thing I would say is you got to make this about another inch farther out. I got it so it works, but it should have been another inch out. There's my Suzuki 4-stroke 15 horsepower. I picked up a couple, right after I bought the boat for 800 bucks, and it's practically brand new, hardly ever used. Here's my other battery compartment. This does my Suzuki and my foot control trolling motor. Over here, I decided to get rid of the live well. I made a vent right here, and when you open it up, I put my gas tank in there. So it's right there, it's out of the way, safe and secure, easy to fill, and doesn't take up any space down below where I can store other stuff. So that was a great, that worked out really great. There's my transducer for my Garmin Striker 4 Plus, and I have it so that if I hit some rocks or something, that plastic that's on there will pull away, and I won't have to hopefully worry about my transducer breaking. I used to have my Garmin 140 back there for years on my other boats, same way, and if I ran into problems that would happen, and I'm still running the same transducer on that 140. So basically that's my boat. I do have a butt seat for up front, but I prefer sitting down. I'm getting old. So this is one person, this boat flies. And I can have all the room I need to do what I want to do with 2 people, 4 fishing rods and gear. It's fine and still gets up and goes. Gets out of the way of everybody and gets me where I need to go, and does it very efficiently. I've had bigger boats, but this one just, it's a good right size. And also, my wife told me to go out and buy a boat, so I named it after her. Best wife ever. Actually, that was on there when I bought the boat, but I decided to keep it because I do have the best wife ever. So y'all have a good day. I hope maybe this gave you some ideas of what you can do with a Sun Dolphin to make it more usable. I was going to put a flooring down here, but because I don't really stand in there very much, I decided I didn't want to put the weight. So this is what I got, and I have my 2 fishing rods holders, and I basically just use them for when I'm changing out lures or I have a problem and I need to be able to work on the tip of my fishing rod. It works out perfectly, especially when I'm sitting up front, and it really does work in the back too. So there it is. That's my setup. I love it. Have a good day.